it's us, and there's someone else here too.
We got someone else.
See, you guys always say we're bored of you two guys. Like, you two guys should take us out to dinner. You two guys should pay us to watch this.
Take
so we
us
brought
to the
somebody
theater
else.
or something,
I know,
right?
Or something.
Yeah.
So now we have somebody else here with us.
Somebody else.
Here I am.
Yeah,
Here he
and
is.
two
Let's
guys
hear him.
that do theater, and our special guest,
Jack Fleischer.
Jack the
Director.
Jack the
Jack
Director.
the Director.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us, Jack the Director.
Of
We're
course.
very
Yeah,
excited.
of
for
course.
this.
Great to be here.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
We're excited. We're excited. This is our very first theater show. So it's two guys that talk theater, that do theater, actually. Well,
Yes.
one does theater.
And one tries to do theater. I hear that there might be an audition later. We're gonna have to see.
Number one rule when you have a director in the room, you always want to try to audition.
Right.
Always.
I gotta get that part. Hey, I gotta get that part.
Terrible.
Oh,
Don't do it.
You're auditioning too, right?
Oh yeah, of course I'm auditioning.
Yeah.
Well, that's natural, but I pre-record, or we'll see. We'll see what
All
happens.
right.
We'll
okay.
see what
All right.
happens.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
All right.
So,
all right.
so Jack, so we're gonna jump right in. We want to know about you. We want to know
Yeah.
about your background. Tell us how you got into directing. Do you do theater, film, like what you do? Tell us.
Interestingly, I came to California, to Los Angeles, as a student in the film directing program, grad program at Cal Arts up in Valencia.
Oh, yeah.
Only lasted a year. It was a lot of money. I had other stuff going on. But then I wound up getting a job at an acting studio. And while working there, I would I took work sometimes stage managing some of their shows.
Mm-hmm.
So, a lot of acting studios, they do plays, small theater plays. So it was accessible. I was able to get in there and really just watch an entire show come to life. So then one of the guys that I worked for was a director named Brad Barnes. He was a professor at USC, also Columbia University in New York.
USC.
Yeah, USC, there you go. He's there right now, actually.
Hey.
Yeah, that's where he teaches now. He moved to SoCal. And I started studying with him. And it became kind of a thing where it was like, eventually I was like, okay, got to do a play, got to do my own play. I did my own independent production, then co-produced a show with Brad. Bright New Boise coming up is
Hey!
Shout
Shout out, Bright New Boise.
Exciting.
Bright New
Right there.
Boise.
Yeah, we got it right there.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah. Do you want to plug the show? Or?
Oh, well, we got it in a second. I mean, we'll go back. We don't
Okay.
want to bore them. But May 14th through 17th, Bright New Boise, and we'll talk more on that later. So stay tuned because we got some fun stuff for you.
Yeah. No, I mean, I also do some film work, mostly as a producer, but I have directed films. But theater, to me, as a director, is the absolute best.
Okay.
There's no comparison.
Okay.
What makes it
Oh, so I was gonna see. I'm the noob here, right? These guys are vets. They've been doing this. They're all like, into the scene. I know nothing. Okay. So my thing is a director. I kind of understand what it is, but for people out there who really don't know the various roles in a production, what is the specific role of a director?
The director is sort of the focal point of the whole production in terms of making sure that the story that the writer intended, as close as you can get it, is told.
Okay.
With that group of actors, with that production, whether it's the set design, sound design, in film with the camera operator. I mean, just that all the different elements come together to produce the best possible version of the story that the writer intended. So that's, it's a hard job.
Yeah.
It takes like 18 different parts of your brain working at the same time. Theater, maybe a little bit less than film, but it's still very demanding. Sure. Yeah.
Sounds fun though.
It's fun. If you get into it, if you like it, if you like a little bit of stress.
He just lit up right there.
Yeah, he's like, it's fun. He's ready to go. He's like, let's go direct something right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And there's risk, there's always that risk. It's especially with live theater, it's like the tightrope walk, you're holding a lot of the energy, bringing all the people together, getting the team, on track.
Nice.
It's great.
That's awesome.
Anytime I have the opportunity, I take it, as long as I like the script. Which I love this script. Bright New Boise, shameless
Bright
plug.
New Boise,
Bright New Boise! Yeah! May 14th!
Yeah, every time we say it, I think we have to
we had a
just
drinking
jump out.
game.
Drinking game. We didn't even get our beverage.
I'll survive. No, that's exactly it. Yeah.
So I would say you would have to be in alignment or really like the script to be able to truly direct it well.
120%. 120%. I think if you don't like the script, you're gonna bump up against a lot of stuff. You're gonna be like, I could rewrite this actually. I could do this better.
And they're like, no.
Yeah, they're like, no.
Don't touch it.
Yeah. No, and we actually can't touch it. We have the rights.
Yeah.
We got the rights from
Yeah.
Concord Theatricals, and it's you know, if you're working in Hollywood, obviously, you know, some directors have the ability, you know, the power to rewrite certain things, but it's rare.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare. So
Makes sense.
yeah, you gotta love it, especially in independent theater. You gotta be all in on the script.
Yeah.
And the shows that I've done have been fortunate that they felt like they landed in my lap like at the right time, and I'm like, oh man, yeah,
Just like Boise.
Hey,
Hollywood, California.
I love
Yeah.
that. So what goes into a production? So we talked about this. So from start to finish, like I think our viewers out there want to know, like, start to finish, what goes into a production, like as a director. So we start off, you're directing, producing. So what comes out first? What do you do first? What's the first step?
Well, first step, you got to get the rights to the play. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to advertise it, if you don't want to just be a workshop presentation with your friends, you got to be able to get the rights. You know, they're not super expensive, but it also depends on the size of the venue. You know, the licensing company will have different factors that go into that. You know, in terms of what they charge you. You know, we particularly had to wait quite a while, actually.
Yeah.
You know, we were waiting on the writer's agent to respond.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that was something.
WME. So down with WME.
Shade throw.
No, so it does say on Concord Theatrical, the site, it said it can take anywhere from like a week or a couple days, to about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
We were on the latter half of almost up to 6 weeks.
Wow.
And we did something that was funny because we had a call. We talked and said, as you know, our producer call, and then Jack, we were like, how are we going to get these rights? Yeah. So we ended up, I said to Concord Theatrical, I called them a couple days before our 6 weeks was supposed to hit, and I said, hey, guys, like, what's the holdup? They're like, oh, sometimes these things can take longer. And I said, well, what happens if we go past? They're like, then we reach out to someone else. I was like, well, would it help?
Did you do that already?
You should have done that way long ago. Way long ago.
Yeah.
So I said, would it help if I had my agents and manager reach out to their agents and manager? And they go, I would advise against it because they might get da-da-da. And guess what happened the very next day?
Did you get it?
We got the rights!
Oh!
But
amazing
it was
how that happens.
It was just the
muscle.
threat. It was
Yeah,
the muscle
I know.
of
He put his elbow down the guy's throat.
So sometimes just throwing out that a little bit, So yeah. So then we got the rights. So then what happens after the rights? In between getting the rights and you're talking, because we can't really do anything when the rights are going on.
you kind of can't. Yeah.
We can discuss stuff, but you can't pull the trigger. You can't rehearse. You can't
even rehearse.
No,
You're
you
not
can't
supposed to
hire
do anything,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, renting the theater would be, a risk.
Oh yeah, big risk.
Yeah.
Everything, because
if you don't get the rights,
you're out. Yeah. The money. Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. You could do a new show. Something
Jack's
different.
show
Yeah,
about
exactly.
Boise.
Hey, I watched that.
Yeah. Hey, thanks.
It's
All
called
right,
The
guy.
Googles.
He's passionate. That's why I want to see passion. He loves what he does. I'm there.
All right. Yeah.
So then after that, what happens?
Yeah. Then you cast.
Okay.
You have the rights. You rent the theater.
Yeah.
That's probably before you cast. Okay. You set your dates, and then you find the best possible people to play those characters.
Yeah. You also have like costs, right? So we have costs that go right before cast. You're kind of doing everything simultaneous. So you're like talking, but as producers and director, we got to have come up with a budget. What does our budget look like? What do we have budget wise to cast people, et cetera, et cetera. So really going over costs, crazy.
Yeah, no, it's a huge process getting your budget set, figuring out where everything's going to be allocated, financially. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
Wow, there's a business side of this. The
whole thing.
Too.
Yeah. Because ideally, for us, we have to break even.
Oh yeah.
It's thousands of dollars. So we want to break even. If we make money, great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not going to be like. I don't know what the hourly.
You're not gonna be able to go to the Bahamas.
No.
He ain't going to the Bahamas.
No, you did it because you wanted to.
I'd be surprised if you even got from Hollywood over to Pasadena on the money there.
Oh my God! Right?
Gas is $8 a gallon now. So
I know.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy because the cost of say buyout for the theater, we'll do a ballpark. It's definitely thousands of dollars, upwards of $6,500 for the cost for the theater, right? For a buyout. Then you have the the rights, which could be upwards of 1,000, and then on top of that, we have set design. Could be another 1,000 plus. That's if we didn't hire anyone. If we hire someone, it's 2,000 plus.
Sure.
And then you have all the props. You have the costume
Wardrobe,
budget. You have food. You have what else? I mean, tons of, you have all the
probably have to pay for
tech,
lighting,
people, lighting,
people
set,
show up. Yeah. It's a lot.
It's a lot. So you're
a lot
looking
that
at
goes
10K plus, right?
Yeah.
And then you have a theater, 99-seat theater, which the Hudson is a 99-seat theater. So then you charge per ticket. You're looking at maybe making, if you fill up the theater, some money.
Yeah. All right, so
go
to the
Boise!
show. Go to the show.
Hollywood.
We don't want them in a homeless encampment. Okay, go to the show.
Don't send him.
Don't.
So then after the cost, here's the fun part. After the cost, then you audition. Because then you know what you're looking at and you know how much you can pay your actors or percentage-wise. So then you can start bringing on people. So speaking of auditions.
Oh my gosh, it's that time.
Because it's our directors in-house, we did some auditions. So let's hit my audition.
Let me warm up.
Okay.
While yours is going on, I'm going to warm up.
J.R. Russell reading for the role of Hamlet in Hamlet. To be or not to be. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, to say that we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to die, to sleep perchance to dream. For in that sleep of death what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. Aye, there's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. Thank you. Yes!
Very good.
Okay, right?
Okay.
It was all right.
So,
I liked it. I liked it. But it was fine.
Okay. And now it's this guy's turn, and he's going to audition live. Oh, you have to do your
I'm doing it live. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. To be. Or not to be. That is the algebraic question.
I think that's actually exactly what we're looking for.
What do you mean that's exactly what? He didn't even know that.
No, I mean, it's an original spin. I've never seen that version of
It's original spin. You can't do original spin on Shakespeare.
No, I've never seen anything like that. Yeah,
I will.
And you should never see anything like that.
Accept the role.
Yeah, I mean,
You heard it here first. I am now Hollywood. Just call me Hollywood. Here I am. Thank you, Director Jack.
This is what's wrong.
Very unique
With Hollywood.
Yeah.
Director Jack, obviously, he knows.
I mean, it's just outside the box. I mean, you see what he did. He took it. He really,
all right.
And
I will concede that one. I'm busy with another show right now. I'll concede that one. I will concede that one. So what happens? What happens next? So after the audition, did you slip him $100 in his pocket? You slip him $100. You're like, good job.
I slipped him his gas money here, right? That's $100.
No, this is Hollywood. Yeah. Nobody would ever take that money. Yeah.
So what happens next after the auditions? Then
then you get into rehearsals.
Yeah. So what do rehearsals look like?
Oh gosh, yeah. You try to do as many as you can. I mean, we have 5 actors in this show, so it's like herding cats to get everybody into the same room on the same day. They're all freelance, so they're all got a million different things. The young actors of Hollywood running around, auditioning and working odd jobs and doing their plays, and so but we made it happen. We did. And you work the schedule, and they have all these great new programs now. You can see where everybody's aligned and not aligned, and so we did it.
Yeah. You're using technology.
We are. Yes, that's right.
Yes,
I
love it.
When to meet. That was the shameless plug. Yeah.
Oh wow.
When to meet. We had done the Google stuff, but then that ended up being weird. But the when to meet was actually
Very
awesome.
effective.
That's perfect.
Very effective. Yeah.
I bet that would be a logistical challenge.
Oh, it
to
is.
get everybody in one place.
There were some definite times. I mean, we had to for sure do, like, from the production standpoint, we had to say, okay, how much realistically do we need to meet? What time are we going to do the scenes? When are we going to ramp it up when we do full rehearsals? So it was a challenge to figure it all out, but luckily everyone is, like, super chill, like, in the cast. So we worked together, we figured it out, and a lot of us had actually been working, which we'll talk about more later, but we had been working on it. So it was a little bit easier to kind of figure out, the jigsaw piece puzzles.
I bet.
Yeah. But after, rehearsals, like we just had one today, which, shameless plug, and that was super fun. But we did today, what did we do? We did a theater game.
Oh.
Yeah,
And at
that's
rehearsals,
right.
at rehearsal, one of the best part is theater games to get into it.
Is that like reindeer games or like what?
Oh,
like
actually, yeah.
Sort of like a little. Okay.
Yeah, it's build rapport and get people feeling like they're all part of the same group and not on different planets. And so it is not unlike reindeer games.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Good.
Zip, zap, zap, hit, zap, zap, zip, 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 zap, zap, zip.
Oh! Okay.
Zip, zap, zip, zap, 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 zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap.
What? Okay.
Zip, zap, 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 zip, zap, 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 zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap, zip, zap.
I don't know. Was he?
Was it me?
Yeah.
Ah, dang it, no! Okay.
You're playing with a pro.
Zap, zip,
Stop.
Oh, Jordan, the winner, Jordan. Hey!
So that's the fun of theater games.
Fun.
Now, what's interesting is I actually didn't lose on that game. Lizzie did me dirty. Lizzie threw shade on me. She said, wait, that was you, right? She did what we do in poker.
Gaslit you.
That was you. That was you, right?
That was you. You're out.
Yeah,
Right?
You're out. And I was
You're
like,
I guess I was.
Yes,
Yeah.
if I don't remember. But I have proof because we saw it. And I played it back and I was
You
like,
played back
watched
the
it.
tape.
Like 4 times, I was like, no.
Ah!
You should have threw your challenge flag out. You throw the challenge flag out, they would have reviewed it, and you'd still be in.
She threw shade on me.
Oh, well, yeah.
So
Lizzie,
there's
good
fun.
job.
There's
Good
fun.
job. I love that. That's good. Do it every time.
There's fun at the theater games, and then there's the sad truth of who wins and who does
The
not win.
ugly truth
Ugly
behind the game.
Yeah, that's life. That's life.
Yeah.
It is life.
Now you know why Squid Games was so effective and
Yeah.
fun. That was literally
Yeah,
It was.
that's exactly.
threw under the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't die. So,
Yeah.
you know,
You're
there's
still
that.
here. Yeah.
Oh,
that?
I am here.
Yeah.
So after the theater game, you know what is cool? We are going to talk about Boise for a minute. We're going to jump right into it. Bright New Boise. Boise! Hey!
Woo!
So let's talk about the when, the what, the where, everything. So
Yeah.
when is it? When are we doing it?
May 14th to the 17th, Hudson Main Stage Theater in Hollywood, California.
Next week?
That's next week, Thursday
Next
night.
week.
What?
Thursday.
What?
Thursday.
It's
I need
next
to-
week.
Ah!
Time's flying.
I'm not even ready.
Time's flying, man. Whoa.
You're wearing your
I
outfit.
am. You're right.
Yeah.
I am shamelessly have
Oh,
my
I thought
outfit a
you
little
actually work at the Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. Oh, I do. In
He
the
does
yeah,
now.
I do.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right there.
24/7.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
24/7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a flower
24/7.
case.
Literally 24/7.
He actually
yeah.
lives there in the
I do,
story.
I do.
He lives in his car. Yeah, believe it or
Oh.
not.
Nice.
Actually,
Yeah.
you'll
All right.
find out.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
I can't
We'll
wait. I
find
can't
out.
wait for the show.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
it's a really good play.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about the writer? Or?
Yeah, so Samuel D. Hunter. So Samuel D. Hunter wrote this play. He also wrote The Whale, which has won 2 Oscars. So The Whale won 2 Oscars. Brendan Fraser won an Oscar, and they also won an Oscar for something else. Now, he wrote this play. It's an Obie Award winner play as well. So it has won an award, but it has not obviously been out there in the film circuit, etc. It was written around 2010, 2011. So one
Oh,
award.
wow. Okay, a while ago.
Yeah, a while
Yeah,
ago.
Okay.
yeah.
But people have done it on Broadway, etc. But we are fortunate enough to be able to do it and bring it out here.
Hollywood, baby.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be great.
It's
Yeah,
going to be great.
yeah.
We're
I'm
super
excited.
excited. So the
Yeah.
I'm
the
excited.
what about the play? Do you want to talk about the play?
Yeah, so, the play follows Will, who is a disgraced evangelical, as he's trying to reconnect with his son, who works at a Hobby Lobby. They've been estranged for 17 years, and after things go wrong at his church, he seeks out Alex to try to make right, to reconnect, to start a new life, and things go wildly awry, as a drama, obviously would.
Dark comedy,
I
drama.
kinda love it.
dramedy.
Yeah,
I love
it's a
it. I love
dramedy.
it.
It's a dramedy.
It's a
Yeah,
dramedy.
yeah.
Good.
But yeah, very dark, but also extremely funny. So
We
yeah.
do
I bet.
find, I would say that the
I bet.
cast, we do find a
that
ton
premise
more.
sounds funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cast, this cast, I would say, of all in having not seen any of what the other casts have done, I would say the humor in this is funnier than I think I would have normally seen, because we find a lot of humor where
Yeah,
there is
I can
not
see that. Yeah.
normally. I mean, we have two people from Sunday Alum Company from Groundlings, which are already funny, very funny people.
Yeah.
We have another person who's done it before that has done this play 3 years ago, and then me
wow.
and
Yeah.
the other lead have done it in class on and off for 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot
this
is
is cool.
a lot is being brought to the table.
Yeah.
A lot of work, a lot of experience, and a lot of joy. I mean, I think you all just really, appreciate the story and working together, and we all know each other from years in some cases. So
That's great.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is, this show is really about, we talked about the the what, this show is a lot about, there's meaning and belief and, faith, of course, but that really is not, I mean, yes, it does talk about disgraced evangelical, but it's really about belief or meaning in everything and in life. That's the, gist of everything underneath.
Yeah, man's search for meaning. Yeah. And connection, with other people and failing to connect and trying to connect in the wrong way and, very human. Yeah. So.
And there's the Hobby Lobby. You can't get more human
I
than the
know,
Hobby
you
Lobby.
can't. Yeah,
It's
the
the
break
most
room.
human
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
can.
Oh, the break room.
The
Yes.
whole story
I
is
can
the break
only
room.
Imagine.
Yeah, the break room and the parking lot. Those are the two.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, the two settings.
perfect.
Where else would you want to go?
That's where I would want to hang out.
just
Yeah,
want to be right
yeah,
around the
yeah,
Hobby
yeah,
Lobby.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Of course.
Yep,
Love it.
exactly.
So so
Love
that's
it.
really why. I think we were all drawn to this story for a bunch of different reasons. I mean, I was a huge fan of The Whale, the movie, and so going into this, when I found out the same writer, I was like, oh, I already know I'm going to connect to that. And there's when you find writers of the same story that you're already a fan of, you immediately get drawn in. You're like, I know I'm going to like this.
Yeah.
That's true. Even as a person that I watch this stuff.
Yeah.
The writers and
Yeah.
for
The
sure.
creators.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we all kind of vibed, and we literally got first choice of the cast that Jack had kind of seen, and we talked together with our production team, and it's amazing. So
That's good.
It's been awesome.
Happy
yeah.
for you guys.
Thank you.
And I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah,
so
we'll
that's
see
why we're
Yeah.
super excited.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now we are going up at the Hudson Theater, which is an amazing theater.
Beautiful.
I actually performed, beautiful theater. I performed back there back in the day. I don't want to age myself too much. 2006.
Like 1862.
1862. 1862.
1985.
was back in the day, Sonny. See. So 2006 and 2008.
Okay.
I performed
It's like 20
there
years
back
ago.
in the yes, a long
20-year
time.
anniversary.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For you.
So I remember the theater being an amazing spot. We were doing an industry showcase there back in the day, and I was like, guys, we looked around for different theaters, and this one just really hit and really vibed with me. And so when we're talking production, we looked at the rates, and we're like, this is actually not bad. We're going to show you a little bit about the theater. We did a behind the scenes. I did a little walkthrough, so we're going to show you right now.
Let's see it.
Incredible.
Let's go.
Hey everyone, so welcome to MTV Cribs Theater. JK, we're going to show you a little bit behind the scenes. So this is behind the scenes theater. As you can tell, there's a set on stage. This is not our set that we have for Bright New Boise, but it is a really cool set. So we're going to walk you through what goes into a theater production and kind of behind the scenes. We have the set. This is what the audience sees. Kind of cool, right? Because it looks like a whole world. Now, follow me back here. This is the best stuff. That is our theater, obviously. And then as we go through here, follow me backstage. So looks kind of cool. You never think all this stuff's behind stage. We have our dressing room, of course. Super cool. We have one dressing room here. We have a lot behind the stage. We got all this stuff here. We have another one over here. Oh God. Someone's having sex. I don't think we can go in there. Let's just, bye guys. We have our fridge here, which is really cool. And then we have a dope upstairs. Follow me all the way up here. We have a really, 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 really cool hidden attic, which this is probably where we're gonna lay down, maybe in between shows. We have 2 shows. We'll do a little like nice little back area, which is cool. I could totally sleep up here. I'm surprised they didn't do it up here because this is a nicer space to, carpet and all that. So anyways, that's our behind the stage. Thank you so much for checking it out, and come see a Bright New Boise. All right.
Look at
We're
that.
back.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that is our
that
theater.
is some stuff going on there.
There
Can
are
I
some
get that
things
in the backstage?
There's some things that happen behind the stage that we try to, avoid, but there are some, things that happen.
Things happen,
And you know what they say? What happens in the theater?
Stays in the theater.
Not really, but there are some things that transfer.
Unless it ends up on a stream somewhere, and well, hey, there we go.
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah. There
They've,
we are.
They've seen it now. They've seen it now.
They've seen it now.
Yes.
They've heard
Yes.
it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that is our theater. Troy, what do you think? What do you think about the theater, about what happens?
What happens in the theater? Well, I'm very excited to go to the theater. There's that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to explore in the back there, but, maybe not. Probably not. I'll be a nice person just sitting and being quiet, and then I won't heckle anyone.
That's it.
I want to heckle him, actually.
Okay, maybe.
but I won't heckle
Yeah.
him.
Security?
yeah.
Security.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe after curtains.
After curtain, for sure, 100%. At the bar.
In the lobby.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the lobby after the bar.
So wait, there is going to be a bar there? Or
Well,
there isn't
not
a bar
in. So our theater doesn't have a bar. It has concessions and it has like cool area. You can go get a coffee. You can get snacks. You can get a full. There's like some meal, like a hot dog and some other things.
I do like meals and
they got some
things.
stuff. But then afterwards, like a block and a half down, we walk to Broadwater. There's a
Okay.
bar, so we're all gonna go there after, hang out. We'll talk.
Yeah. Broadwater Plunge. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a nice
Okay.
spot. Yeah. Great
All right.
spot. Yeah.
We'll check that out
Yeah.
for sure. So yes, I'm very excited. I don't know much about theater. I think I can't even remember the last show I went to. Again, right? It might have been in the 1800s. But I literally think because I was going through. I was making our social media post today, and I'm like, I got to get some some good music or whatever. The only thing that came to mind was Cats. Because I did see Cats, back in the days, and I'm like, I really liked that show.
Yes.
It was
Thank
a good
you, our
show.
producer. Yeah.
Come on now.
And
And
like
then, of course,
92 years ago, Cats came out.
that's what I'm saying. Look, my music ended in the 90s. My plays ended in the 1850s. So I just got to say, I'm excited. I've been to Boise. I've been to Idaho. I've been all over Idaho.
Really?
So I have.
Yeah.
I've been to Pocatello. I've been to Coeur d'Alene. You even said, how do you know Coeur d'Alene? You
Yeah.
did
Say that. See?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
all over Idaho. So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Like it will gravitate to me, this Hobby Lobby in Idaho.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
I get it.
You do. Yeah.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And that theater, it's a nice theater,
It's a
right?
nice theater.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And then
Very
our
nice.
set, we're going to be setting up on Sunday. We have a very short turnaround from when our play actually does to when we can get in. So sometimes you'll have a lot of time. Like if you have your own theater company to have time, this is a very specific turnaround.
So you guys are in on Sunday, and your first show's on Thursday.
Yep.
So you just got to jam-a-ramo, get all that stuff in there.
We do. So basically, they usually have like a tech week, and then you do maybe end of the week you start, or they do a tech week, and then the next week you do your show run.
Oh, okay.
So we literally have 3 days for 3-ish days of tech, and then we go.
Yeah.
Hey, it keeps you off the streets.
You know,
right?
yeah, keeps you on your toes.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And the most important part of any theater
Yes.
run, it would not be complete without our supporters and our fans, our theater goers, as we call them. This guy here.
Yeah.
You
Me.
You gotta get your tickets. That's the most
I
important part.
I didn't get my ticket.
We're not a theater show. You haven't got your ticket
I didn't
yet.
get my ticket yet?
Get your ticket right now.
All right,
Get your
I get my ticket right
Get
now.
your
Okay,
ticket.
wait. VIP ticket.
Oh,
Okay,
onstage.com.
On stage.
Tickets.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
I got
you
it.
have to get your
So,
tickets.
Get your ticket. Everyone
Yeah,
get your ticket.
because he hasn't done it, and you
No,
don't
I
have to wait
got
till
this
last
right here.
minute.
See?
Otherwise, it sells out.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
You
See,
won't be
I
able to
got.
see it.
Oh, it
Yeah.
says 3 more tickets. You better hurry up.
Oh.
3 more tickets left. It says buy now. You got to get it. Buy now. Click, 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 click. Get that ticket.
You have to,
Yeah.
because you don't know. And the night you may want might get sold out. We have 5 performances.
Okay.
We have
Thursday,
night,
Friday. Yeah.
Thursday night,
Okay.
Friday night,
Yep.
Saturday matinee at 2 p.m.,
Ooh,
then a
okay.
Saturday night at 8, and then Sunday at 7.
Aha.
5
Yeah,
shows.
good.
yeah, not a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother's Day play. Go take your mom.
A week after Mother's Day.
Oh, is it?
Mother's
Wait.
Day is this Sunday.
It is.
Close.
Well,
you can still take your mom.
Take your mom.
Yeah.
Buy her the tickets. Give it to her this Sunday.
Yes, I like
and then
that.
take
Yeah,
her
yeah.
next week.
Then
you get to see mom
That-
twice.
That's exactly.
See?
Yeah.
Take
yeah.
your mom
Great idea.
and your dad, because it's in between Mother's and Father's Day.
And it's
so you
about-
bring your mom, and it's about
Oh,
dads.
it's
Yeah,
about
that's right.
dads, yeah.
So
Okay.
bring both.
That's
Mother, but we
right.
do talk about mom a lot.
There's
actually.
yeah.
Well, there you
So-
go. Easy.
Moms and
Done.
dads,
Yeah.
bring them all.
Done
Bring the whole
deal.
family. It's a family fun affair.
It is.
And
yeah.
all your neighbors too.
Yeah.
Everyone.
That have moms and dads.
Yeah.
They have moms and
Yeah.
dads.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody.
great.
Everybody actually. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
So
I love
a
it.
lot of our that's it on Boise, right? Anything else you want to say about Boise that we haven't touched on yet?
It's a great play. Come
It is
see
a
it.
great-
Yeah,
We have a great
yeah,
cast.
yeah, sure.
You know, it's been such a delight working with everybody,
Oh.
and they're gonna kill. So it's,
Oh,
it's
literally
it's very
great.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
this,
thanks.
this is amazing. We want to plug you,
Yes.
Director Jack.
Yes,
so
thank
you.
you tell us after you're done with Boise,
Yeah.
what's your next thing? What are you up to next?
I have a short film that I'm almost done with post. It's called
Okay.
The Sad Load.
Oh.
It's about laundry.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay, just
Okay.
you know. It's kind of a dark psychological thriller.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's very unique. Very excited about that. And then I'm developing. I'm developing one more film. Yeah, I got another one coming up, which is about a class where people train to be clowns.
Okay.
So that'll be that's.
Wow, I want to
yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
that'll be my.
I want to
yeah,
see that.
Yeah, we don't have a title for that yet, but
Oh.
that's me and my friend are writing and producing
Nice.
it. So,
When you're ready
yeah.
to cast for that, I know many people
Yeah, okay.
that could be in that.
They could be in that class.
Yes.
All right,
uh-huh.
well, I'll get
I
you-
work with
yeah.
a lot of them, so
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I will
So
definitely.
many clowns.
So many clowns. And I play poker against a lot of
Oh
them.
my
They're
God.
going to be so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
wow.
it's-
All I have
FIFA,
to say.
this World Cup has a
You're
lot of
right.
clowns too,
Yeah.
right? When they
I mean,
fall.
FIFA
and yeah.
themselves are clowns.
So
They're a
many
bunch of
clowns.
Yeah.
So
I
many
love
clowns, I feel like.
It's
yeah.
timely. Yeah, it's timely.
It's
yeah.
timely.
So, yeah, so you do a lot of like film, television. So why theater, right? Let's talk why. So there's no pay, lots of work.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, I think it's when it's great, it's almost like a mystical, spiritual experience.
Mhm.
You know, you build this energy with the group over a course of a month or two, if you're lucky, a couple months,
Mhm.
and then it lives just for like a very short period of time.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
a couple, it's with that audience that night, and each show is different, and each time is you see different things and different parts of the perspectives of all the people and the writer, and it's just
Amazing.
like, as a director, to get to watch it from start to finish. I remember actually the first show I ever stage managed. It was this thing where it was like I got hired. It was these two young guys. I got in there. I was sort of like, on day one, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a really good show. and by the time we were closing, I would weep. I was such a moving, the director had built it so incredibly over the course of 8 weeks.
Wow.
I was just like weeping in the booth, just like, this is one of the best things I've ever seen. And
Amazing.
so, yeah, when
Amazing.
theater hits, it hits harder than anything else, And a lot of people make fun of it. Oh, I hate plays. You haven't seen the right play.
Yeah.
That's my
Good
pitch.
point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah,
Yep,
and
absolutely.
like, as far as like theater goes and like, pay and stuff, I mean, we're talking like if actors are lucky to be, maybe they're paid $400 for the whole like 3-4 month stint, and that's it. You maybe get $100 for like rehearsal, and then maybe $100 a week or two, whatever, for the whole run of something. So that's non-union, right? Obviously, there's certain union rules where you get a little more, but it's like literally there is not a lot of pay in theater. It's about the love of it, like Jack said.
Yeah.
And we call it like there's a last timeness. Every time that you are there, every single show, that's the first and last time you will see that show.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. When you said that to me, I was like, that's right.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's
wait a second. That's right.
Totally.
You will never see that again.
Yep.
Totally.
How
Yeah.
it went down.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to put it in your terms, that's the first and last time you'll ever play that poker tournament. Because
That's
you may play
That's
the
right.
same one next
Yeah.
year, but it's going to
That's
be
right.
totally different.
Totally
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different day.
So that's
yeah.
the same thing about theater, and that's why we love theater.
Yeah.
People and actors get hooked on it. Yeah, they really do. You know, they'll accept way less pay. Even Hollywood actors, I want to go back to the theater. I just think, I'm tired of 3 takes and you're done, and it's cut up in a million pieces.
And you have a live audience. You're there with people, right?
Yeah.
Feeling the same experience, getting the same it's
a big
very
high.
human, humanity.
And that's how you started, right? As an actor, that's how you started, was in front of real people.
Yep.
And maybe if you went into TV or film, right? It's not real
Yeah.
people anymore.
And it's totally different. You
It's
have
that
like
camera
on
right there.
film TV, you don't have to like hold for the laughs, right? Or you don't have to hold for. But in theater, you got to hold a bit. Otherwise, no one's going to be able to hear what you're saying next. There's that little bit of a hold where it might be you haven't factored in all the pauses or all the et cetera, because you have the real laughter and you have real stuff happening.
Totally.
Sure,
It's very
for
special.
sure.
Very
That's
special.
great.
Yeah.
And speaking, of theater, this brings into our next topic too. It's what is our best and worst theater experience. So I'm going to have us both answer this. We'll start with best theater experience, because I think worst is the best to end on.
Start good.
Yes.
I think it was that show I stage managed. It was so surprising. It was so healing in some way. I just watching that story, and it was a production of This Is Our Youth, the Kenneth Lonergan. About these troubled kids, and it really connected with me. Not that I was in my late 20s, so it was like, but it reminded me of myself. I healed something through watching it. Probably my worst was like middle school. I think I fainted in a Cat in the Hat costume.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I overheated and I panicking.
Down you went.
Yeah.
And that's in middle school. I bet you never heard the end of that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was cat guy. The rest of you.
Awkward.
That's
yeah.
pretty
He's like, let me move middle schools, right?
Right. That's right.
Oh, terrible. So you
What
did
about
best
you,
and
JR?
worst. You wrapped it all. I love it.
Those were,
So best. Okay, best was this is like a while ago. So I did. I had just been fired from a job, and I knew I was going to be doing this theater show at Covina Center for the Performing Arts. We were doing a Christmas Carol. And it was a very different version of a Christmas Carol. So I was young Scrooge. I was the only really young guy, right? So young Scrooge / Fred in the play.
Okay.
So the only young guy that was the younger version of the Scrooge guy and Fred. And being in that environment, it's a professional production. Covina Center for the Performing Arts is very professional
real stuff,
production. So I got paid more than I had been paid in all of my theater.
You're like,
I was like, money, but it wasn't enough to also sustain, but it was money. And having just been fired from a job, this theater experience was very cathartic. It was healing because it was like being around a really amazing group of people in a very professional production. With the whole, you have the audience, you have everyone there. It was a really healing and really cool experience to rebound from the loss of a job into this. So it really made that whole me just heal, and that was really cool.
A good play for that too.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Carol.
So I mean, come on,
Yeah.
what more
Right?
could
I
you
mean,
want? Christmas
that
Carol.
is
Young
like-
Scrooge.
Yeah, I mean, come
I know.
on. What more could you want, right? Yeah. So that was super fun.
Yeah.
And then worst experience. So I actually told Jack this earlier today because we had talked cast.
Yeah.
I was doing Crucible in college.
Okay.
And we had a guy, I won't mention his name, we had a guy that was Judge Danforth. And Judge Danforth in one of the scenes has monologue on monologue on monologue on monologue. So literally it's him for the whole long scene, which is probably a 20-minute-ish scene. It's a very long scene. And he goes up on his line, meaning he completely forgets his lines. And so he's improvising. And this is Arthur Miller mind you. The guy who wrote Death of a Salesman, Crucible, all these. He goes up on his line. So we're improvising for 15 minutes straight. So it makes a 20-minute scene probably a 35-minute scene.
Whoa.
Well, and then anybody who went to that play and actually saw it before, it's like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
will
What is
never
going on?
You
Yeah.
will never
what?
see that. Talk about last time.
Oh,
is you
right.
will
You're
never
never
see
gonna
that
see that.
again.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
craziest thing is Arthur Miller died right around that time. I make up
Did that
that
take
we
him out?
might have killed him.
Oh my God! He was like, I know something
He's
terrible
like,
is
oh,
going on right
oh,
now. With
so
my
I-
brothers.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
off he rolled
Yeah.
around. He rolled over.
Yeah.
I think he killed him. I think he
Oh,
killed Arthur
God.
Miller. One of the
Yeah.
greats to
Wow.
have ever
Yeah.
done it, will
Wow.
ever do it.
Yeah.
We killed Arthur Miller.
Oh.
And we were like, I was
That
running.
might
I was
be
the
a
one. I
point.
was Reverend Paris, and that I was running in and out of the room, like, and everyone outside the room was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I don't know." Nate went. Sorry, this guy went up on his line. We have no idea. We're just,
Hey,
get him
Nate,
back on track.
If you're out there, it's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Nate,
We all
you're good.
make mistakes.
Yeah.
So it happened, but we ended up bringing it back after a while.
That's good.
He only killed America's greatest
Yeah,
playwright.
that's all.
Only.
And then
Yeah.
we're going to make that into a play.
Oh.
You know, we got
Yeah,
a play
that's a
here.
play. Yeah, we'll
Right,
play
right?
something. We're
The
gonna
death
come
of
back.
Arthur Miller.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
death of
Yeah.
Arthur.
Crazy, crazy.
That's crazy.
So I will say, after everything that goes into theater, everything that theater people do, props to all the theater people out there,
Yes, yes.
because it
For
takes a lot. It takes so much goes into it. So we appreciate you, you know. And
Yeah.
now you learned a little bit today about theater
Yeah.
people.
I learned, you learned out there, because I'm sure you guys are pros at this. You guys know all that stuff. We don't.
Yeah.
And we don't know what it takes, and we
Yeah.
don't know what drives you all.
Totally.
And I love the story that you said. There's a lot of these, you know, these A-list actors and actresses want to come back to the
Oh, yeah.
theater. You know,
Yeah.
they're like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And there's no AI. There was no AI in the space.
Ah,
That's
you
true.
will not be tricked. See,
That's
I never
true.
know what's real these days.
I
don't
know,
know.
nobody does,
I don't
yeah.
believe anything I see or hear.
Nobody
But when
does.
I go to that theater,
Yeah.
I know there are no robots yet.
Yeah.
So
No.
everybody up there,
Not that we
real.
know of.
Not
Not
that we
that we
know.
know.
Our campaign slogan, I'm right here. Our campaign slogan was
I
no
wonder
AI was
sometimes.
used. No AI was used at all in the Boise production.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well done. Well
Cheers to
done.
that.
Thank you,
Cheers to
thank
that.
you,
Yeah.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
So definitely check out a Bright New Boise. We do have a special promo going on for the first 200.
Yeah.
Buy tickets. We are giving away 2 free tickets. So we'll do a raffle with all the names. So make sure to buy your ticket. We're still in that threshold.
Remember,
but-
there's only 3 left.
yeah,
So
we
Yeah.
wanted to offer that to you, our viewers here.
yes, yes. Go out. See the play. It's going to be great. I know it's going to be great.
Yeah.
These guys. This is the first time I met director Jack. Good guy right here.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
This
Yeah.
guy, yeah, he's a good actor. I'll tell you what, he acts a lot. So you know, and plus, you can't sleep on the Hobby Lobby. Let's go.
No, yeah. Let's break it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm jealous. I want one of those vests. Can I buy one of those at the
Yeah.
show?
Yeah, maybe.
Have-
Yeah. Well,
Not
you-
at the show.
as
They
a
won't
merch-
let us.
as
They
a
won't let us.
souvenir.
sell.
As a
Oh,
souvenir, yeah.
no merch at the show.
Souvenir.
Okay.
Who
Okay.
knows? Maybe we'll
You can
sign
auction
these
it.
and
You
sell.
can
Yeah,
auction
yeah,
it.
That's
sign
it.
and
Auction
yeah.
it
Auction
off.
it
I
off
love that
after.
idea.
Yeah.
Signed by the
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good. I love it.
So thank you so
Incredible.
much for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
joining
Jack.
us.
Hey, thank you
Appreciate
guys.
you.
Yeah, I
It's been
appreciate it.
amazing.
Appreciate the
It's been
opportunity.
amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great show. Great show.
Cheers.
Bye,
All right.
everyone.
See you all out there.
Bye. Yeah.
Peace.